In a softly lit room on Elmwood Lane, rain curled onto the window and shadows painted the wallpaper with secret patterns. Milo, a thoughtful child with a magnifying glass and a notebook full of stars, listened to the hush of the midnight neighborhood. Candleglow pooled at his bedside, casting long, comforting shadows. Tonight felt different. Beyond the curtains, no silver slant of moonbeam shone through, though every night before it had poured in, gentle as a lullaby. Milo's heart fluttered, not with fear, but an itch of curiosity. What had happened to his moonbeam? He slipped into his woolen slippers, wrapped his old checkered blanket around his shoulders like a detective's coat, and decided he would find the missing moonbeam, if only to tuck it back where it belonged. Milo tiptoed down the hallway, each floorboard creaking softly beneath him. Outside, the air was velvet and cool, mottled in sapphire shadows. The street lamps stood like lonely sentinels. He moved between puddles, flashlight blinking in his palm. Across the garden fences, he glimpsed hints of other lives. A stray cat peering from behind the trash bins, a curtain quickly twitched closed. The neighborhood felt transformed, deeper and grander in its hush, like a stage set for secret things. At the edge of his garden, Milo paused. Was that a glimmer behind Mrs. Patel's juniper hedge, or just the glisten of wet leaves? The world felt strange and full of gentle puzzles. He heard a soft tread behind him. Milo turned, squinting, only to find Miles, the neighborhood cat, a stripy creature whose eyes gleamed green, tail curling with interest. Miles pressed his head to Milo's shins and meowed, the sound bouncing low in the chill air. "Are you looking for something too?" Milo asked, and Miles blinked with slow, sage agreement. With cat in tow, they ventured toward the vacant lot at the block's dead end, where tall grass turned silver when the moon was present. Tonight, the swaying blades shimmered only with the ghost of remembered light. Milo knelt, squinting at glints in the grass. He discovered a silver gum wrapper, a lost button gleaming, and a glass marble, small clues. Perhaps the moonbeam had not vanished, but become tangled, scattered into these little treasures. Further along Elmwood Lane, Milo entered the alley between the post office and the bakery. The rain here pooled in shimmering little lakes, reflecting the ghostly silhouettes of fire escapes above. With each puddle Milo passed, he peered into the ripples, searching for the secret shimmer that belonged to moonlight. In one, he saw only his own soft face, blurred and framed by the cat's watchful tail. From an upstairs window, the flicker of a yellow lamp called down. Milo waved. Old Mr. Doyle, the retired detective, pulled the curtains a little wider and nodded. "Sometimes what you are looking for is all around you, just hidden in layers," his voice called through the rainy hush. Milo smiled. He pocketed the button and marble and pressed onward, heart bright with possibility. The adventure wound on gently. Milo crossed paths with the night watchman sipping tea on his stoop, who handed him a small, ancient key. "Sometimes the moonbeam hides in the places we least expect," he said, a smile under his brimmed hat. Milo puzzled over the key, studying every detail. His journey now felt deeper, a clue within a clue. He and Miles the cat returned to the playground. There, on the shadowed slide, an old padlock gleamed on the edge of the sandbox. With a soft click, the key turned. The padlock sprang, and inside Milo found a silvery hand mirror, a little dusty, its surface dull but promising magic nonetheless. Cradling the hand mirror, Milo looked into its surface. At first, all he saw was his own reflection, drowsy and wrapped in his blanket coat. But as he tilted the mirror, A single thread of soft silver light, almost invisible, began to weave across the glass, spinning gentle patterns in the dim. Was this the missing moonbeam? Milo realized that perhaps sometimes things are not truly lost, they have just slipped into another shape, another place, waiting for someone careful and kind to discover them again. "Miles!" the cat purred, as if in gentle applause. In that moment, Milo felt a spark of warmth and a quiet pride in his chest. It was nearly morning as Milo shuffled back through puddles, his eyelids heavy, Cat at his side. The neighborhood was quiet as still, bathed in the bruised lavender of pre-dawn. He climbed back into bed, the silver mirror placed gently on his pillow. As the sky blushed into pale blue, a narrow beam of soft light slipped through the curtain, perhaps the very moonbeam come home, perhaps a dream. Milo cuddled under his blanket, Miles curling with him. The world felt restored, familiar, and just a shade more magical. The moonbeam, whether real or imagined, had returned, and with it, a deep, quiet comfort. Milo's gentle adventure faded into dreams as the rain finally ceased and silence wrapped the room like a lullaby.